Sometimes like all you want to do is run. Hear me out, hear me out. If all the things you never show, there are the things I want you to know. Secrets start in your heart to say. But if you don't wanna tell me now, I guess I'll never know. Losing almost all my energy. It's getting hard to talk to you, and I'm the only one who speaks. It's all the things you never show. There are the things I want to know. Secrets start in your heart to say. But if you don't wanna tell me now, I guess I'll never know.
Oh my God. I hate it when I do that. People are going to start watching and then they're going to go, she's muted for a couple of minutes. Sorry, guys. Okay, so what I was saying, first of all, welcome to the live. Go on repeat. Sorry, just going to get a couple reminder things out of my taskbar there. Anyways, so yes, welcome to the live. Obviously, Highway 59 is where there's crime scene tape in regards to Audrii Cunningham, and the press conference is it for Charmaine had. Yeah, sorry. You can hear me now, though, right? You're all good now? Yeah, okay. Um, and so obviously a crime scene, like I said, they haven't confirmed it. They haven't confirmed anything, of course, as of yet, in a sense, but that's going to happen at 4 o'clock. I know that most of us were, to be honest, expecting this because the cards were not in her favor to be found alive. Um, I'm glad that I mean, like I said, it's not confirmed yet, so we'll say that allegedly she's been found, I guess. I mean, you know what? She's been found. Obviously, they have a press conference today. She's been found, crime scene and stuff like that. Grizzly Hood, I guess, was live there, and Charmaine, like I said, had sent me that. A press conference, like I said, is at 4 here, so that's on the KHO. Anyways, thank you guys for joining. I wasn't expecting to do a live, to be honest, today, but Fox has already reported it. I see that there is like right here. Hold on. What article was I just looking at a second ago here? Update. This one here. Okay, now is this the Pleasant's fifth day following her disappearance? Looks like an old video there, but it says an area where search efforts were made for missing 11-year-old Audrii Cunningham is now a crime scene. Authorities announced on Tuesday, which is today, According to Texas Department Public Safety, Lieutenant Craig Cummings, the crime scene includes an area around US 59 and the Trinity River Bridge. And of course, we know that she's been missing since February 15th. Um, Don McDougal, a friend of the family's, who was allowed to live at the trailer behind the Livingston, Texas house, about 70. So we all know about that dude. It's just a matter of time. I think before that, dude, Fox News. Well, Fox News isn't really great to use, to be honest with you. Fox News usually always gives copyrights to their most of their usage, especially Fox 59. Fox 59 is like the worst. Fox 59 will always do it on there. Um, let's see here. Well, I'm pretty sure that this is an old clipping here. Let me just see what this says.
From Sky I-13 as the search continues. This is over the Trinity River in Polk County. Again, Sky Eye live over the scene right now. You can see the boats out and the authorities in the water, on the land as well. This has been described as an all-hands-on-deck case. Now, we'll have an update anxiously awaiting from authorities in minutes. We do see everything set up right now. It has not started yet. So let's just give you all a little background on how we got here and what the latest is in the search. Again, 11-year-old Audrii Cunningham reported missing on Thursday from Livingston. She never made it on the school bus, authorities said. Wasn't reported missing by the family, though, until they realized she had not gotten off the school bus at the end of the day. So the Amber Alert went out on Thursday, and the search has been ongoing since then. As the crew searching the Trinity River in Polk County the past couple of days, in addition to Lake Livingston initially, Audrii went missing very close to Lake Livingston, so bodies of water have been searched, and obviously all parts of the land as well around those areas. A couple of things have been found in the course of the search. Authorities do believe they found a backpack near the Trinity River area in Polk County that they believe belonged to 11-year-old Audrii, and a person of interest has been arrested. It's Audrii's father's roommate, 42-year-old Don Stephen McDougal, arrested over the weekend on a separate crime of aggravated assault. But we do know he's a person of interest in this case because a vehicle believed to be his is a vehicle of interest in the case and has not yet been located. McDougal does have a previous charge, in addition to other crimes, previous charge of enticing a minor. A minor was not forced to be registered as a sex offender for that, but just an interesting detail, a fact in this case, though we won't speculate beyond that. Let's look at Audrii Cunningham there on the left-hand side of your screen in the smaller box, the 11-year-old from Livingston, again, who went missing on Thursday when she was reported missing. And in the bigger screen on your right is live view from Sky I-13 of this search happening. That's over the Trinity River in Polk County that has been the focus of the search the past couple of days. We will have an update coming from authorities that has happened about once every day since Cunningham was first reported missing, and we all got the Amber Alert again on Sunday. And we hope to learn more this afternoon here in just a little bit. We'll have it for you on our ABC 13 live stream, as well as continuing updates, first on Eyewitness News at 3 o'clock and throughout the evening. And as we just look at the search happening right now, we know that this is
an old one.
A case where all of the law enforcement resources in the area have been brought to bear, starting with San Jacinto County, Polk County, Texas Rangers, the FBI, as well as the district attorney's office there in San Jacinto County, and so many others. And as you get to day 5 of this search, certainly the longer it goes, the worse you feel about things. Authorities have said they are doing everything that they can to bring Audrii home alive. And we did hear from, as you might imagine, emotional comments from Audrii's mother saying she just feels empty right now, and all of the other adjectives and descriptions as you would. So we have heard from Audrii's mother in this, pleading to have her daughter brought home. And here we are, day 5 of the search, a live look at it happening right now, and we'll have an update for you in just a minute from authorities on ABC 13 Eyewitness News. Just want to show y'all real quick. That is where the update is set to happen. You see the mic flags out over the podium. And we do expect authorities to take the podium and give us the latest here in any minute. Stay with us on our ABC 13 live stream. We'll have it live for you. Meanwhile, let's go back to the active live view
new?
of the search happening from Sky 13.
Yeah, I'm wondering, do you know if they searched that area before by, what is it,
Trinity?
Interstate 59?
That was like, well, it was said yesterday that they were searching that area.
Because if you look at the flow of the river, like I mean, I don't know exactly where we're situated, but it seems to be flowing, well, up on the screen. So
What do you mean?
just like where they were focused on their search, where their command post was set up until I believe yesterday. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think that was downstream. So, hi, Ben. And the red tape. Apparently, they use red tape to cordon off the inside of a crime scene. Like they use the yellow tape for the wider area, and then the red tape is generally used for the...
Is it just me? Does this seem like this is current?
It like from today.
Yeah.
I
mean,
don't
it's got the
think
press podium thing set up there too.
Yeah.
And as we await the update from officials,
Okay, yeah.
you see there in the box on the left, and you see the search happening on the right. Obviously, there's digging. Obviously, there's diving. We've seen boats, helicopters, four-wheelers, larger sort of off-road vehicles as well involved in this search. And right now, it really looks like they're kind of searching under you can see the railroad tracks that looks like the kind of a trellis of sorts over the bridge. This is off of I-59 and the Trinity River in Polk County. You can also go over to abc13.com where we've had continued updates of our coverage since Thursday.
Well, hold on a second.
On our website from our different reporters over the scene, and it looks like authorities are at the podium at this point, and we will listen into the live update.
Cummings, Texas Department of Public Safety. Today we're here to provide some updates on the search for 11-year-old Audrii Cunningham, who went missing on Thursday of last week.
Yes, Kathy.
I'm also joined by Polk County Sheriff Byron Lyons and Polk County District Attorney Shelley Sitton. I want to say that investigators are following active leads based on tips and evidence that we have gathered. The videos submitted to investigators by the community have been very helpful. We're looking for and asking the public's help for additional video on FM 3126 that shows the highway. This video would have been on Thursday, February 15th, between 6:30 a.m. and 8 a.m. So again, that's video from FM 3126 on Thursday, February 15th, between 6:30 a.m. and 8 a.m. that shows the highway. I also want to announce the Polk County Crime Stoppers Reward has been increased to $10,000 for information leading to the arrest and prosecution of the person responsible for Audrii's disappearance.
Yeah, that's like our yesterday's stuff. For sure. I was confused there. I was like, kind of, you know. But so in saying that, do you know if Grizzly Hood still alive?
She was heading over to the press conference.
Okay.
From the scenes. She was only at the scene for maybe 10 minutes and then
she
took off.
I was gonna say maybe I'm gonna put up that on the screen. Let's see here for a sec. They're doing stuff next door, so if you guys hear banging a bit. Oh, come on.
Is she live right now?
No.
Right here with the hood news. We're here over Trinity River. Oh my gosh, my hands are shaking. I know everybody's very anxious. Look, I'm going to head out. This has been established as some kind of scene of interest, you guys. I'm going to go where media is going right now and just wanted to touch base with everyone. Trinity River, that's where a lot of
Okay.
media is set up, and we're heading out to a press conference, you guys. So stay tuned. I'm going to be going live out there. But yeah, we're here on the Trinity River Bridge.
Let me see.
Lots of people parked
Let me
off
see if
to the
there's any
side.
more out there.
See if I can get. Hold on, friends. What's up with it, hoodies,
Hey,
peeps?
Callie.
We are out here, folks. We are out here, and yeah, I'm gonna head out to the DPS conference. But yeah, there's a perimeter that's been set up on the other side. This is the Trinity Garden River. Just wanting to share with you guys. After the press conference, I'm gonna come right back here, and we'll be out here, friends. This is in regards to Audrii Cunningham. Keep baby girl in your prayers, man. We don't know what's going on exactly,
I
but we're gonna
think
find
the
out
presser starts in like 20 minutes. So
coming up. Now there's debate about whether it's at
Yeah.
3 or 4. I'm just gonna get out there right now. I'm letting you guys know right now. There's no activity too much on this side. Hey, how are you doing, sir? I didn't even catch the ride. I came straight over here, man. My car, man. Oh shit. Hold on, friends. All right, man. Here we go, y'all. I don't know what's going on, you guys. Hold on. I just saw a bunch of camera guys. Damn. What is going on out here, y'all? And then I got to hurry up and get to the thing because we don't have clear understanding whether this is at 3 or 4, this press conference. So I got to get that to y'all too. Oh my God. I don't know what's going on, you guys.
Don't really see much out there, too much at the moment.
Damn. Helicopters are flying over. And I'm gonna head back out, friends. I'll be right back. Are y'all going to the press conference? Okay. Do you know 3 or 4? Okay. All right, cool. Sorry, y'all. Oh my goodness. So they got red perimeter tape. I don't know what's going on, you guys. I'm gonna zoom in. I'm so sick to my stomach, you guys. We don't know what's been found. We don't know anything. I'm telling y'all that right now. Don't let nobody say nothing different. Hey, what's up, friend? I know who you are. It's Grizzy. Nice to meet you. Nice to see you again.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Are you going to a press conference? It's at 4? Okay, cool. Yeah,
I don't even know
same.
what to say, right? It's like,
Once again, you guys, we don't want to speculate. We don't know what exactly they found out here. Hey, what's up, friends? How y'all doing? Hey, what's up, friends? How y'all doing? Okay. Man,
I wonder how they're able to get down that close, even if it was on the other side for those.
man, I know you guys are. This is in regards to Audrii Cunningham. Look, they got DPS. It looks like DPS. I don't know what these vehicles are. There's red perimeter tape. Oh, Jesus, friends. It's so scary. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Please, Lord. Oh, my God. Can you guys still hear me? Please do not call me on Facebook. Do not call me, man. I don't know.
damage
We
to
don't know
the
what this means, you
big
guys.
fast flowing
Nobody's
river.
been given any information. I left my car running and everything, y'all. They whatever this is, this has been a place that's been established as something. Like a perimeter's been established. We could say those things. But we don't know what exactly has gone down or what exactly is happening. Are you guys still there? Yeah, thank you guys. Please do not call me. Refrain from communicating with me. Please. My God. I drove here so fast, you guys. Man, I didn't even catch a ride. I came straight over here from the studio in my car. I just came straight out here. You guys know, like, we're fully invested in this. We love Audrii, and this little girl has won over our hearts, and we just want her to be safe, man. It's scary. I'm trying to find a spot where we'll have a, oh my God, you guys. A lady just came with her little children. I don't think she should be bringing her kids out here, but you know what? It's not my business. Yeah, friends. I don't know, you guys. We don't know. We don't know anything. Some sort of discovery was made here. We don't know what it is. We don't know. Hey, friend. He doesn't hear me. And here we are, friends. You know what? I'm gonna go get my car and park it correctly because I just ran out. I ran across the freeway, you guys. Oh my God. Oh man. What are you doing? What is in his hand? Oh my God. Look, friends, I'm gonna y'all come with me. Come with me real quick because I have to. I can't leave my car the way I left it. Hold on. Oh my God. Hold on. Now I gotta run back across the. Thank you, friend. Let me. I gotta run back across the freeway, y'all. I did something I ain't never done before. Oh my God. I wasn't even thinking.
Turn that off now, and I I don't even know what to say, to be honest. I mean, it's like it's like you know that this is going to happen, but then when it becomes real. So the press conference is about 13 minutes, guys. So my question to you is, do you think so? They found her backpack, right, like near the dam, which is in the upper part there of the Google Earth. Do you think that? Sorry, pop up. Do you think that she flowed down the river from there and ended up under the bridge?
I think that's probably what has happened. She probably got stuck on the pillar. Just looking at, I mean, that is a fast, hard flowing river. So,
Yeah.
And it looked to me like there was like a good undertow as well, which could explain why she wasn't seen.
1 second, Callie. Do you have the link for that? Is Grizzly Hood live? Did you see?
I saw that she had gone live from the press
And
conference. She's not
Okay.
at the moment.
Okay, my husband and a brother-in-law. It's like they're two little kids. All I can hear is their voices, and there's like two little children.
She's live now.
Is she live now?
Yeah.
Would you?
She's right at the front of the press conference. So.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you want to watch hers or.
Not really.
A news one.
Let's see. Callie just sent me a Fox 29 or Fox 26 one. So let's see here. Thank you, Callie. Let's see what this one is. Only because I'd rather watch the actual one than from someone that has a phone.
For sure.
Let's see what this thing has to say here. Come on, play.
40 years old, the Burnsville firefighter paramedic, a procession that began, Kelsey, at about 2:30 this afternoon from Minnetonka in the ME's office.
Just let's keep this up for just one moment.
I guess that's.
Remember their faces. Matthew on the left, Paul in the middle.
I guess that's. Okay, why is it? Why is it not?
And Adam on the right. Matthew and Paul, the two that were
Hey,
brought
they do
to
that.
the funeral home today. Adam.
That's like no point there. Maybe this one here.
On the journey to getting out.
Searches continue. Callie, was there? Okay, press her at 4. Or did I just see that? Officials have scheduled the presser at 4. I got a ton of a ton of things here. Let's see what this one says. Search continues Tuesday.
On the journey to getting out there, my friend and I are always game. And just like the escape
oh my God.
I don't know if I'd go all the way with mental illness, little gambler, because of the text messages he sent the day before. I mean,
Crime Stoppers has raised the reward to $10,000.
This is old too.
And investigators are using every tool they have to find out what happened to her.
One of the few clues.
Callie, was there a video?
Red Hello Kitty backpack. She was supposed.
Let's see. 1 second. Callie, was there a video? Our local news does that too. If it's airtime, the link takes you to the current broadcast. Oh, okay. So they're live, but I guess they're talking about this on here. Anyways, I'm just gonna take that back off then, to be honest. And we'll go back over to, I guess, here.
That's crazy as fuck. So all you can do now is turn and slam you. You can take it up.
So it's let's see, this is not very good either. Can't really see nothing. I like how the roads droop like that, eh?
Mm.
No, I think it's right here, isn't it? Was it, or no, is it on this side? I think it's on this side, eh? That it was.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see what Callie just sent. Okay, so it's just a picture saying that Audrey was found dead. So, I mean, it's a crime scene, so yeah. I think we had a typo right there. Thanks for coming, love, Sunny. I think it was supposed to be live. On there. I don't know. Shereen, do you have anything to say? I'm just waiting for the press conference, really, and I'm just sad, because I don't know. Okay, well, first of all, do you believe that Stephen McDougal did something to her?
I absolutely do.
Mm-hmm.
I think that it's hard to argue that he didn't. The text messages with the mom.
Looks like he was just setting her up. Like setting her up.
Like had a plan.
Yeah.
And just wanted mom to be the last one to see her or something. I mean, that sounds very devious, but these predators, they really will stop at nothing if it's something that they really want. And in the video of her tattooing his leg, I don't know, it just
that video didn't bug me. Besides him, if he's sick and twisted.
And I'm looking at it from his perspective, like how allowing her to tattoo his skin and just his tone of voice during it was just a ick. Just a very ick. And I can't believe that in this day and age, parents are still allowing these people around their children, whether you know or not. If you don't know, you need to know. You need to know who you're allowing your kids to be around. And him saying, "I'm your daughter's favorite person in the world. She won't tell." That is so disturbing beyond.
One sec.
Adopted super chat, $20. Thank you. 10.000.
It makes me wonder, like, what makes him think that, number one, he's her favorite person, and number two, that she won't tell. And maybe it's dark and twisted of me, but what else was he doing to her that she wasn't telling before that? Was he grooming her? Was he already abusing her? And I don't know. Like a trophy he can always have, right? And if you're a child's biggest fan, they trust you completely, and it's just so sick.
I know. Yeah.
Deep down, I hope that it's a lot more simple than that, but it doesn't feel that way. Like I said, predators will really stop at nothing to get what they want and to do what they want. And
oops, that's Eric. So Eric is the docket. Probably, yeah, I did know that. Yeah, we've covered this one pretty extensively. I mean, Stephen McDougal has tons of charges, and two of them are what's the word? I always get it wrong. It wasn't indecency, but it started with Y.
Enticing.
Yeah.
Enticing a child.
Yeah. Um,
Then why exactly, low gambler? But that could be part of his. That could have been part of his fantasy, maybe, or maybe, and maybe he was delusional and thought that she was into him. As sick as that sounds, and when she reacted negatively, or maybe she said, "I'm telling my daddy. I'm telling my grandma." Like,
I mean, yeah.
it's all so disgusting and sad and tragic, and but the parents just will never learn. We see people and we want to trust people, and everybody makes mistakes, but you can't be making those kinds of mistakes with your children.
Right. You know, what was clear in those messages was that the mother was very leery of that guy, and was like, I want to hear it from her. Like, I want her to tell me that she's meeting me there, because she felt it was like that there's like red flags going on there.
Well, that
And
he was setting her up to tell
yeah,
dad and grandma, you know, mom
right.
saw Audrey and she's not supposed to, and the mom was so paranoid about it, and good for her.
Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
not. Ivy, what did you see the comments from the mom? I haven't.
What was that?
Have you seen the Facebook comments from the mother?
Um, I have not. I haven't really had time to look. Are you talking about the ones that were posted? Yeah, like the ones from I don't
She's
know,
looking for them.
a few days.
I didn't see anything. Like, when I'm looking into stuff, I'm very rarely looking at Facebook. I'm usually on news channels or
Same. I don't usually, but sometimes those Facebooks can be interesting. And so if
well,
you
depending. Like with Delphi, yeah, I've got a few groups that there are some people that seem to have kind of I don't know, a very quick response to some stuff. So,
yeah.
but with other stuff like this, I don't even think to look through
Oh,
Facebook.
hold on. It's 2 o'clock, right? It should be here, right? It
It
should be
should,
on. Uh, it should be here.
well, Grizzly is still standing there live, and there's nobody at the podium yet. So,
Let's see. Yeah. Are they? Well, yeah. Okay. So we should be right back. Yeah. So I already seen those messages. If those are the ones you're talking about, where the mom is talking with Stephen McDougal. So I've already seen those.
standing by for briefing.
Okay, so we are almost there, guys.
But is this a briefing, or usually a briefing is just an update, a quick update, whereas a presser is like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like a little bit more, maybe not urgent, but I don't know. Sometimes I pay a little too much attention to wording.
Yeah. Right. Adam does too a little bit.
Yeah.
hmm Depends. Like he thought the press conference like yesterday, like it was like a little bit strange, like the information and stuff like that they were giving out. It to me, I didn't read anything or see anything other than thank you for the information.
hmm
Because you know when they do these press conferences, they're only going to tell you what they want to. What county was the charge from 17 years ago, Sonny? You know what? Honestly, I would have to go back and find that and look that up, because
Well, here they come.
there is quite the list there. I'd have to go back, but it's not their county. I know that. Does anyone know which county it was?
Audrey's dad was arrested? Okay. Listening.
What?
Good afternoon. Thank you for being here today. I want to first start by thanking.
That's not me. What happened? Oh, come on, people.
No way.
What the heck?
And to the community members
Okay.
who have been here supporting us since day one. I also want to say thank you to Trinity River Authority for lowering the water levels so that the divers could reach areas of interest. At this time, I sadly announced that Audrii's body was located at the Trinity River on the U.S. Highway 59. As a result of today's developments, I will discontinue the Amber Alert for Audrii, and I want to thank DPS, Department of Public Safety, for all their help in this alert. The information that we have gathered in this criminal investigation is substantial. The Polk County Sheriff's Office investigators, the Livingston Police Department, and the Texas Rangers, the game wardens, the FBI, Harris County Sheriff's Office, the San Jacinto County Sheriff's Office, the District Attorney's Office, in Trinity County and Liberty County. It's just an outpouring of love from all of our law enforcement partners. My heart aches with this news, and I express with my deepest sympathies and condolences to everyone who knew, who cared for, and loved Audrii. The Sheriff's Office, we will continue to process the evidence that has been gathered to ensure that the justice for Audrii. And at this time, I will turn the podium over to the Polk County District Attorney, Ms. Shelley Sinton.
Thank you, Byron. My name is Shelley Sitton, and I am your Polk County District Attorney. I just want to take a few moments to explain how we're going to move forward from here. Based on all of the evidence that law enforcement has collected, they are in the process of preparing the appropriate arrest warrants for Don Stephen McDougal. At this time, we believe the appropriate arrest warrant is going to be for capital murder in the death of Audrii Cunningham. He is currently still in jail under an unrelated felony charge here. I understand that this is a very difficult time for Audrii's family and for our community. The substantial law enforcement resources that were marshaled by the Sheriff Lyons, I think should show you that this county and law enforcement, they will come out when they need to protect our children. And the assets that we have been made available to Polk County to protect our children have been substantial. And at this point, as Sheriff Lyons said, he'll continue to collect the evidence and process that. The district attorney's office is going to stand right beside them and follow through. And we promise that you can assure that the district attorney's office will be just as dedicated to this case as every one of these law enforcement officers that are standing behind you to do what is right for Audrii and bring justice to our community. Thank you. At this time, if you've got some questions, we'll open it up to a few questions.
Any indication of how Audrii was killed?
I cannot speak to that.
At this time right now, we have transported Audrii down to the Harris County Medical Examiner's Office. At that time, we will await their results to be able to determine the cause and method of her death.
Evidence suggests murder.
We believe that there is enough evidence, yes.
Yes.
Did Don Stephen McDougal lead you to that location on the river where you found her body? Did he tell you where to find her?
That was evidence that we was collecting through the cell phone analysis, as well as through our videos that we were able to collect, and some of the information that we received from him, we were able to pinpoint and set. There were several points of interest that was turned over to us, so that we were able to develop. And thank goodness, and by the grace of God, one of those places of interest we were able to locate.
As I understand it.
What evidence links McDougal to the murder?
Evidence and right now, folks, when we start talking about how we're linking evidence to McDougal and linking evidence to this case. We want to be very careful on how we do that. I would feel safe to say this is that there is substantial evidence through the evidence that we've gathered, and some of that evidence was even gathered by the wonderful witnesses and wonderful folks out there in the social media who sent us videos, who sent us pictures. Some of that, even that evidence helped us to be able to come up with these locations, as well as the evidence from cell phones and as videos to pinpoint these locations.
Can you tell us the condition of the 11-year-old's body and if she was dressed?
At this point right now, until we get all our information back from the medical examiner's office, we don't want to release any information concerning Audrii and condition of her body.
Sheriff, what's your right to that portion of I-59? What's your right to that area of I-59?
That area is one of the first areas of our concern points of interest when we started our search on Friday, or midday Friday. And again, that's going to be developed from some of the evidence. And then, yes, there was some points where he did give information, because there were several places that he said that he had went. So it wasn't a location where he said he took her, but there was a incidents where he said these were locations where he had gone.
Without this evidence that you talk about, would you have been able to find her where you found her? Without the evidence that you just described?
Yes.
You would have found her there?
We would have found her not through him, but we would have found it through the evidence that we collected from the analysis from phones and videos would have. Yes.
Was she visible to the naked eye?
You used a sonar. You used a sonar boat. Texas Equid Search was out with their sonar boat, scanning the bottom of the river for her body. They're the ones that discovered the body. Is that correct?
No.
The image.
I'm not going to say who exactly or what agency discovered her body today. I will say this, that due to the lowering, we were able to contact TRA, Trinity River Authority. They slowed down the outflow from the reservoir, and it allowed the water to go down, and her body was discovered there in the water. But I'm not going to say whether it was Harris County or Montgomery County or Echo Search. It was a conglomeration of a lot of love and law enforcement networking together that helped discover her.
Sources have told us, though, that Stephen McDougal was the one that told you to lower the level of the river. We've been told that he actually told you to lower the water on the river. Is that true?
We talked to TRA on several occasions about lowering it. When they got to the point, or they felt they were safe to start lowering the river, we were able to get them to do so. Whether or not Mr. McDougal gave us information on lowering the river or not to be able to locate her, that's information that we do not want to release at this time.
One more question. One more question.
Is there any evidence that McDougal told you guys that was one of the locations?
That he did advise that was one of the locations that he had gone. Not that it was saying that she was there or any other location, but we know that he went there as well.
Until we get all of the evidence and all the autopsy reports, we're going to have to hold and work with law enforcement to determine what is the best solution to this case. If the evidence supports that, that is something that we're going to look into.
Is there any evidence she was held somewhere else, or was she killed pretty much the day she was here?
We do not have any evidence at this time that's showing that where she may have been held somewhere else. But again, we are still processing mounds and mounds of information and data. Mr. Bob, last question.
Is there any evidence that there was anything used to keep the body underwater?
That is information at this time that we do not want to release.
Thank you all very much.
Thank you all for your questions. Thank you all for all that you've done for us to help bringing Audrii home.
Heartbreaking information there from the sheriff of Polk County. Audrii Cunningham's body has been found. He's saying that his heart aches along with everybody in that community, all of us, giving his condolences to the family. Body found at the Trinity River at Highway 59, and the sheriff saying that they're working to get justice for Audrii.
And in the wake of this news, the Polk County DA saying warrants have been issued for Don Stephen McDougal. He will be charged with capital murder in Audrii's death. He was a person of interest very early on in this case. He does have a criminal history, and in fact, he is in jail right now on an unrelated felony charge.
Such a tragic story. We'll have more after this.
A Sugarland man vanishes in West Texas.
This one baffles me. He just like disappeared.
His fight for answers, so he
It is infuriating to me watching that video of him talking to law enforcement.
Yeah.
How these monsters are able to blend, act normal, knowing what he had already done. It's scary.
Yeah.
So Ivy put the screenshots in the group chat, Sunny.
Yeah. I mean, I've already seen these ones posted as just trying to look at them. Yeah. I've looking for friends, so what's up with let's be friends. Okay, wait. Okay, I'll come to those in just a sec there, Ivy. Okay, so what I want to think is strange a little bit was when, like, how would that reporter know to ask that question of, did Stephen McDougal tell you to lower the water?
And the way they answered that leads me to believe that, yeah,
he did.
He might have.
Mm-hmm. How would you like him disposed of?
Have you ever seen Deliverance?
I have. Don't remember it though. Refresh.
I don't really want to go through the details, but a riverbank and some brutality would probably fit the punishment to fit the crime.
Wait, how many posts did you put in here, Ivy? One second here. There's a couple that I probably haven't seen on these Ivy. Let's see. What a piece of shit.
Unbelievable.
What a fucking piece of shit. Scumbag. Dirtbag. That's being nice, actually. Like, all that's going through my head right now is he knew this father for 7 years. Joshua Cunningham. And Darren, I didn't see anything about the father being arrested. And so I'm not sure if you got that mixed up or not. And then, so let me go down to this post here that Ivy just sent. Let me just quickly find it. It was this one right here. Let's see. I think it was this one. Did I bring it up already? Okay. Present.
So they wouldn't say what condition her body was in or like where exactly she was found, but I think it's safe to deduce from the fact that they found her after they lowered the level of the river that she was most likely in the river. But they wouldn't answer that.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't share it. I thought I shared it. Present. My bag. So Wednesday at 11:44 p.m. You are looking for a friend. So what's up? Let's be friends and let's make you climb the wall and get that money. I have a fiance. Okay, he can join. But sorry for the bluntness. But okay. Now that's, of course, piece of shit. Talking to Cassie Matthews. You know what? Let me go put those posts up on Canva. Make my life easier. I think. Let me see how many you sent. Go ahead, Jimmy, if you wanna say anything, Dave. Hey, said he wants to go back on.
You're saying arrest warrants. That means more than one person is getting arrested to me. I mean, could be. Could be.
Well, they would have. I don't know. I mean, they clearly said that Dawn. Like, why wouldn't they say that? You know, it doesn't make.
More arrests are pending, or
Yeah, they literally just said, search warrants because obviously, different search warrants for different things that they need, I guess, right? But they would have said somebody else's name besides that.
But if we go back to the, I think, Crumley case, parents are starting to kind of be held accountable, I guess, for their children's actions. So
the Crumbly case, yeah.
So at what point can we broaden that and hold them accountable for, to me, neglect? If you're letting, obviously, a predator around your child often enough to the point where he's comfortable saying, I'm your daughter's favorite person, that's just, to me, that speaks volumes, because that to me it says grooming, it says abuse, it says parents are not paying close enough attention. And from what I understand, the grandma was also a big fan of this Stephen guy.
Oh, really?
Like, how do you how do you not be worried enough in this day and age to completely trust somebody around your kids? It's bad enough that, most crimes against children are perpetrated against them by family members or close family members. But a roommate or somebody that's renting or staying on the property, a friend, a supposed friend, like, how close were they? Did they know about his criminal history? And if they didn't, to me, then you're not that good of friends to be able to trust them with your little girl.
Mm-hmm.
And why, like, I don't know the history, but apparently mom hasn't been allowed to see her since she was 5 or 6. So what happened there? Because I don't know, she seems like she loves her daughter, maybe. But again, she was text messaging with this guy, or I don't know if it was texting or what, but talking back and forth with this guy. So was that also a blind trust? She just trusted him because he lived with the dad, and now he's reaching out to her, posing as a friend. I can help you see your daughter.
Right.
Was that more blind trust? And even if not, she's not in the situation. She's not even in the equation legally to do anything about it. I think to charge them, though, you would have to prove that they either knew or should have known what his criminal history is. And I'm not familiar enough with Privacy Act in the United States, but I know in Canada it's not something that they have to disclose. But if you're convicted SA offender, either child or otherwise, you do have to be put on a registry, and you cannot go around children or playgrounds or schools or churches or anything like that. But as far as I know, he wasn't a registered offender, was he?
No.
Stop it.
No. 1 second there. No, it's Cassie. Let me just go over to Canva here. Just want to. These are what Ivy put in the thing, and some of you guys might have seen them already before. Why not?
Me too, Darren. I can't. I don't know why my mind goes there, but I empathize with victims so deeply that I can't help but try to imagine what they went through and for how long. And it's definitely a curse, because it's terrible to think of, but that's where my mind goes. That poor child.
My mind goes to the child, the family. It's a heartbreaking. Like, it's just disgusting, and it's one of those things that, like I said, you picture it as if this happened to your own child, type of thing. And just from everything. 1 second, my husband's here. Hey, honey. 1 second.
Yeah, I just to me, that man, I don't know. To me, that's not a close family friend or something that can be overlooked. And I'm not making excuses for things that are overlooked. They're still your kids, and you still have to protect your kids. But I don't even know. I don't even know what to say that would be harsh enough for him. But I also don't know that there's anything I can say that would be compassionate enough for her or to the family and friends that did love and care and try to protect her, if there were any.
Mm-hmm. Well, I was going to say, let's read this thing here. That said, so it says, so Cassie, which is her mother, said, my daughter was ripped from me by her father and his family a while back, and I have been denied any type of contact, and anyway, even refusing my rights of visitations with her, with threats to my life from her father and family. I've been stacking up my proof of such hopes to take her father to court with enough evidence of her being kept from me that the judge couldn't deny me the custody I fight for. Stephen is a stranger amongst other random strange men that has been allowed to live in the home of my daughter. Stephen was left in charge of Audrey as her babysitter when her father goes out to the boat to work, because the father's mother is heavily mentally unstable. So the father's mother, okay, and doped out on mental meds 24/7 and cannot care for herself. This is all information I've retained from other people around the family. If anyone if anyone they allow into their home speaks to me in any way, they are instantly cut off, and they never allowed to step foot on the property or around any one of the family members again. Now, recently, Stephen started to message me about Audrey, like he wanted to help her see me. I've known the man wasn't right from the jump, but used him to get any information I could about my child. Last night, he messaged me trying to convince me to come alone without my fiance to a park around the corner. Oh, I know I did see this one actually. Park around the corner to meet up with him and see my daughter. He insisted Audrey didn't like my fiance Okay, it's all coming back to me now. And she doesn't even know him. Red flags are flying high to me at this point. But I play along with the idea in hopes to get my daughter in my sight and hands after school so that I could call her father myself to come get her from this man. I was only trying to keep her father from pressing false charges or giving me further backlash or my daughter further backlash for being around me. He talks about all the chaos they put my daughter through at that home, and he isn't the only mouth I've heard these things from. Well, he tells me he is taking her to school this morning and then coming to see me with her after school. So that, like I said, that same day, right? He's supposed to take her to parents, supposedly. I realized that this wasn't the case. I message and I guess today isn't going to happen, and I have a good day. While my fiance tried to contact her father directly due to me being blocked from all ways of communication with him, let him know something wasn't right about Stephen and the whole situation. At 7 p.m., her father's mother goes to my fiance mother's home in the same neighborhood as they live, claiming she is missing and never got off the bus. Her father received a message from the school at 1 saying she wasn't at school, and he didn't even attempt to contact the bus barn until 5 p.m. They didn't contact law enforcement uh, uh, until 5 p.m. And let's see. How do you notice that your 11-year-old daughter hasn't made it to home from the bus stop for 3 to 4 hours? Stephen said he was taking her to school. Then when she came up missing, he all of a sudden was taking her to the bus stop. This doesn't add up. One, why did he even push so hard to try to get me to meet him alone? I need answers, and I need my baby to come home. This man clearly knows what's going on or where my baby is, and I know it in the pit of my stomach. And so that was it for that post. And then I'm not really sure what these ones say here. Is that I chose to post myself, but nothing other than crystal clear and honest about everything because I have nothing to hide. Just know that your BS doesn't phase me one bit. The most important and only important thing is finding my daughter. I could give a F less what everyone else thinks. What do you think? Because obviously, um, okay, so that just seems a post about her telling people to F off as someone. I'll make this clear one time and one time only. I failed my daughter by being bullied into submission by her father's family and being made to believe she was in a safe, loving, normal home with her father. But you best believe I won't fail her again by no means. That is my daughter, and I never lost any rights to her. So, as her parent, I'm going to involve myself in anything I please concerning my child. I'm tired of all this BS, and I'm tired of being silent, scared, and once again bullied into submission. What the heck was that? Oh, for Pete's sakes. Freaking hate RBC. Okay. Then these are just so you don't even know Stephen Guy because you said you. Okay, I'm not even gonna read any more of those ones for that. Anyways, so I mean, like I said, that whole thing trying to get him to meet up and stuff like that, you know. Is just so sad.
That's what I mean, Ivy. Like, what was the situation with the mom? Like, was there a court order keeping her away, or was it just the dad and grandma that was blocking her and preventing any kind of contact? And to what level? Obviously, from the messages that Sunny just read, she had a feeling, she had some kind of a, suspicion, maybe. I don't know. It's so very tragic.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I gotta get going here, Charmaine. I got stuff to deal with here myself. Freaking RBC. Freaking piss me off. Anyway.
Good.
Anyways, yeah. Maybe who knows if they'll give us some more information soon, with regards to this on
Well,
Stephen.
boss, just really quickly, bossy, I think that he offered to take her to school, and by the looks of those text messages and stuff, it was all kind of a ruse
Yeah.
to set the mom up in some way to be the last person to see her, something like that. But
I'm just trying to see what the end game here is here for him. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
it's gonna, I think the charges themselves are going to tell a story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On there. But okay, you guys, I really need to head off because I got stuff to do today. And prayers to Audrii Cunningham's family, and of course it's just a sad day. And thank you to the docket earlier for that super chat as well. I just feel really heavy, to be honest with you. And
sad ending.
Sometimes it's just when you hear it, this is coming, and it's just like, okay, like it's like, well, this is the finale. Okay, they did find her and she was dead, and we kind of like, we knew that. At least I said I definitely, she's not here. A lot of people, I'm sure, felt it. Was and that the piece of shit there is responsible. And bottom line is, she's gone. That scared me. Hi, Kathy.
But the one silver lining is that the arrest has been made. There's no other children that'll be hurt by this man. And that's the one positive that we can take away from today.
Yeah.
They did, Aspen. They found her.
Yeah, thank you, Kathy. Because sometimes those press conferences are low, so my volume was at 100%. So when Rick Astley went off there, it was like, oh, I'm there. It's not your fault. I just forget sometimes that I had raised the volume on there, and it's like, yeah, woke me up for a sec there. I just not it. There's nothing that said that at all about the dad yet. I don't think there will be. I don't know. There's nothing that said about it. Yeah, the presser wasn't very long at all. Just basically that they found her and they lowered the water. There's a couple interesting little things in there you'll want to listen to that they talked about with regards to Stephen McDougal on there. But yeah. It's just so sad. Like, this is just a child that had her whole life ahead of her. And then some piece of shit gets at her, And I know, people can sit there and say, oh, the parents, like, you know what I mean? It's just that, these type of children are all around the world living in really perhaps shitty environments and stuff like that, And then tragedy like this happens because, like I said, you are who your friends are.
That's right.
Yeah.
And we expose our kids to so many dangers.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. And so and just children are innocent. They are not thinking at any point, is this a bad man, all that stuff. They're not even thinking that stuff.
No, they're too busy telling the little girl how dangerous her mom is.
Yeah.
Like,
and yet if she would have been with her mom, she wouldn't be alive, to be honest with you.
Right.
Obviously, the poor girl was filled all around. Absolutely. And it's so disgusting, but it's like, happens so much, right? It's just heartbreaking because as people that just really love their kids and just do good and stuff than that by them, and that it's just, you just feel so bad that tons of these kids are out there right now living in horrible conditions or being abused or whatever. Just breaks your heart to no end. At least it does with mine, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely does. And knowing that it's entirely preventable by, better parenting.
Yeah. Look at Connor.
Yes, I saw that.
I know. We'll just ignore him now. Anyways, you guys.
He's not wrong.
Yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much for joining. Thank you, Kathy, and thank you, Docket. Again, great people. So if you guys don't know who the Docket is, like I said, he's the one that follow him on Twitter, YouTube channel, the Docket. They provide lots of documents for many of the cases that are going on out there. It's basically pretty much your best source for information. Docket and Sleuthy are pretty much like the paper people on there. But anyways, you guys, okay, well, bless, and yeah, okay, I'll put this up on screen. Thank God for people in the world like Jerry McClurk and Becky Patty, right? Yeah, people that fight for voices and fight to find their loved ones and etc. Okay, take care, you guys. I'm out of here. Thank you, Charmaine.
Thanks, Sunny.
All right, see you guys. See you, Adam.
Perfect night, the world is cold. We stand surrounded, we are not alone. Within my reverie, there's holy light. Without a number, we stand and fight. And